back to the G.B.B, guys. Jay once again. I'm joined by Shan. Shans, what up?
What up?
Manchester United versus Liverpool. An old school English juggernaut clash. Not obviously as of recent years with Manchester United being the way that they are, but obviously Liverpool this year are obviously the standout team in the Premier League. And of the two clubs, they're definitely going to be the ones that look like, the favourites in this game. And Manchester United going to a game as the underdogs. So, that being said, can we actually win this game? Shans, give me some reasons.
There's not a lot. We're going to have to try and catch them on the break, try and put something together in the forward half. But honestly, Liverpool are so good at the moment. Their quality, their depth. They've got players that sit deep in the bench that could match any one of our best. So it's going to be an absolutely tough dogfight. And it'll be very hard for us to come away with the win. We're going to have to shut down Salah, shut down their midfield because they move the ball so quickly. And their attacking prowess with those front three, Mane, Firmino, Salah, it's going to be an uphill battle.
I agree. And you still got to think behind those three, you've still got players that have come in this season and have been fantastic. Obviously, Naby Keita has been absolutely excellent. You got Virgil van Dijk, who's having an absolute dream at Liverpool, commanding that back line. He's the type of defender we could only wish that we had. So from front to back, they're a very strong team. Plus, I got a goalkeeper in Alisson that hasn't made too many mistakes this season. And considering the fact that they're still undefeated, says that they're a real prospect this season. A lot of Liverpool supporters will be absolutely loving where they are at the moment. Unfortunately, you do have to remember Steven Gerrard's slip. Just keep reminding them about that. Look, this is obviously going to be a hard game. We need to match up to an opponent that's been absolutely excellent this season. And I don't know if we have the quality to do it. That's being completely honest. Even our best player, arguably one of the best midfielders in the world when he's not wearing a Manchester United shirt, Paul Pogba needs to step up in this game. Players like Lukaku, Rashford has done his part. I think Lukaku now needs to step up. I think Jose needs to drop Matic out of the team completely and give Herrera a bit more of a run. But there's not a lot that you can say that we present as a threat to them as much as they're a threat to us. So I definitely think you're going to see Mourinho play a very defensive style of football. He's obviously going to load up the back line. He's going to use the strongest players that he's got at his disposal, which we know he'll always do. But he's got to be mindful that we do still need to score goals. Like we did obviously against Arsenal, we can see 2 goals early and come back with 2 goals. So I'm definitely expecting that Liverpool are going to score first. But like we did against Arsenal, we seem to find a bit of fight within ourselves when it comes to a Big Six opponent. So this game could be something whereby we could, stamp, get a bit of a goal star if we can obviously beat the undefeated. But the likelihood is that we need to stop ourselves getting absolutely pantsed. Shans, besides obviously the given threat of the front three that Liverpool have, what do we need to do to try and get a win here?
We need to try and slip their defense. Like you said, Virgil van Dijk has been a star turn in that team. And no matter what you think of him as an individual, he's transformed that back line. He comes with experience. He comes with that footballing knowledge that lifts the younger players like Robertson and all the other defenders around him. So if we can nullify him or slip him, we might get a win, like you say. In the big matches, we sort of etch out a win or find a way, and that's going to have to be the case if we hope to beat this undefeated team.
Yeah. So the training all this week, Mourinho's really got to hammer it home that we've got an opportunity to get this win. We've got an opportunity to win every game. I know I say that every single week. We've got an opportunity. You've got to be in the game to give yourself an opportunity. What we have to stop ourselves doing is sabotaging our own game and playing a style of football that has worked in the past. To score 2 goals against Arsenal in the first half, concede 2 goals in the first half, but then go the next 45 without a real chance etched. That's what we need to go into the game considering that we're already behind the 8 ball. Because if we do that, we'll come out and we'll play that type of football that sees us getting goals. Marcus Rashford definitely has to start because he's just been one of the better players that we've had in our starting 11. But everyone else needs to lift. There needs to be. I don't know if you threaten the players that January is around the corner. That just might be what they want. They want to leave the club or don't want to be a part of Mourinho's squad anymore. And who knows if we're going to get anyone in. But these players still need to realize that they're playing for a badge. They're playing for a club with a rich history of winning. And a club that's, for a long time held it over Liverpool for having more titles won, Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues, all the rest of it. It's something that we need to try and restore. And these players need to have some pride in that as well. Guys, Shan and I have picked our teams. You'll see them popping up at the bottom of the screen. Our first 11 choices. You'll also see our score predictions done on FIFA 19. And in the top right-hand corner, the leaders ladder. So, guys, Shan's, obviously, you put your team in. The scores are what they are. We've got to see what obviously happens in this game. I just want to win. This is one game where I really, really want to win. City is obviously the other one where you really like to have the upper hand in the derby. But this is the next game in the line for a meaningful win or meaningful result. Will go a long way, and it might give us the pep up that we need. Shans, thanks for joining me. Guys, please check us out on all our social media platforms. Please comment, subscribe, like, and share. Guys, let's hope for a win, and we'll see you in the post-match review. Guys, thanks for joining us. Shot.